Please welcome the chair of the Carter Center and grandson of President Jimmy Carter, Jason Carter.
Hello, I'm Jason Carter. My grandfather, President Carter, will have his 100th birthday in October. I call him Pawpaw, and I can tell you that he wishes he could be here tonight. He and my grandmother led their lives with an unwavering faith in God, a respect for human dignity, honesty, and a commitment to loving their neighbors as themselves. Those principles guided them throughout their lives, including during their 4 years in the White House and the 4 decades since. For my grandfather, it was never about fame, recognition, accolades, or awards. His legacy is measured by the lives he has touched and the good he has done. Kamala Harris carries my grandfather's legacy. She knows what is right, and she fights for it. She understands that leadership is about service, not selfishness, that you can show strength and demonstrate decency, and that you can get a whole lot more done with a smile than with a scowl. Pawpaw's holding on. He's hopeful. And though his body may be weak tonight, his spirit is as strong as ever. My grandfather can't wait to vote for Kamala Harris. She reminds us all that the promise of America remains unchanged. We are one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And my grandfather knows that with her as our next president, we will keep that promise. Thank you.
Please welcome delegate from New York and grandson of President John F. Kennedy, Jack Schlossberg.
Hi, I'm Jack Schlossberg. President John F. Kennedy is my grandfather, and he's my hero. JFK was the youngest person ever elected president and the first Catholic. He sent a man to the moon, fought for civil rights, and navigated the Cuban Missile Crisis peacefully. Most of all, he inspired a new generation to ask what they could do for our country. Tonight, JFK's call to action is now ours to answer, because once again, the torch has been passed to a new generation, to a leader who shares my grandfather's energy, vision, and optimism for our future. That leader is Vice President Kamala Harris. Like President Kennedy, Vice President Harris has dedicated her life to public service. She believes in America, like my grandfather did, that we do things not because they're easy, but because they are hard. As president, she will fight for working families. She will expand investments in clean energy so that my generation will have clean air and good jobs. She will defend our freedoms, the freedom for women anywhere in America to make their own healthcare choices, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom to vote easily and without fear. The choice is ours to make, and history is watching to see what we will do. Now, let's elect Kamala Harris the next President of the United States. Thank you.